Good day to the general public. This is the General Secretary of the Prison Officers Association, here again, Lester Logie, to question the $5 billion spent on the prison service in the past 10 years. That $5 billion, we would really like to know what it was spent on, what are the projects, if it's for wages and salaries, because this deplorable state of all our prison facilities indicate that not much have been spent to improve or upgrade the conditions of those facilities. We have the remand prison at Golden Grove, which was refurbished with what we said is potty and paint. They have black mold, sewage problems, plumbing problems, alarm problems. We have the maximum security prison, the prison that holds more than half the incarcerated population, over 1,900 persons, which has collapsed. The air conditions are down, the place is heated, there are lighting problems. I went on a search there last year, and if I was standing within 5 to 7 feet of myself, I couldn't make out it was me. And that is a major problem within the maximum security prison. We have water issues. A pump went missing. They say it was taken for repairs. I reported those issues to the minister, former minister, who was the Minister of National Security, and to the Public Service Commission. I don't think that water problem has been resolved to date. The treatment plant, raw sewage, is running into the drains, going to the highway. At Port of Spain prison, there are several issues with the main prison. A contractor did the roof, and a whole section of the roof was left as is. When it falls, rain falls, water runs into the main prison. There is the existence of mold within that facility also at the main prison, and inmates in that main prison, they can't seem to recover from tuberculosis. That is the state of Port of Spain prison. I visited the infirmary and I could see pigeon drop-ins coming down the walls at the infirmary in Port of Spain. The roof termite ridden at the infirmary in Port of Spain. However, a contract was given to replace that roof also. So we are very concerned of where that money is being spent within the prisons. We have Carrera. It's virtually impossible to have people there. When they move the inmates out of Carrera, out of that main prison, it's then you saw the deplorable condition of that facility. We have the boats to get to Carrera as an issue that is not being treated with. So we would like to know, where are these money being spent? There's also a contract for water with a barge for several years, when the cost to run pipe-borne water 10 years ago was approximately $500,000. It was never done. But they're talking desalination plant, which is something strange to me. I can't see that as the solution. The sewage in Carrera, where does it go? What is the solution? Was money allocated to deal with that problem? Right? And finally, ECRC. ECRC have a severe pigeon infestation. The gates are down, the air conditioner at the officers' dormitory is an issue. The entire fencing and needs to be replaced at the ECRC. Also at the various prison facilities, the lighting, the perimeter lighting leaves much to be desired. Where did this $5 billion go? That is the magic question. So this is an update that I will bring to you all, and stay tuned as we try and navigate these issues and bring to the public attention the serious concerns of what the officers face, and it will trickle down to the inmates. Because if the public don't know, over 90% of those persons incarcerated will be set free at some point in time. Over 90% will return to society. And we cannot talk rehabilitation in those type of conditions. So thank you and have a good day.